Good morning, YouTube. It's Sunday morning, and I just got back from picking up my new car. Brand new, fresh paint job. Actually, this car has not been on the road since it was painted. And then a few things have happened to it. So, this here is a 1966 Lincoln Continental suicide door. Let me talk some while I unhook this. I should have thought about this in advance. This car, long history with this car. We bought this car when we lived out in Colorado, and we drove it home for $400. Then we brought it out here to New York and gave it to somebody. Sat for a couple years, and then got brought to a shop to get a full restoration. So it gets dropped off, and then time goes by. 6 months goes by, year goes by, a couple years go by, and a few things get done. Motor gets pulled, transmission gets pulled, all kinds of stuff gets done. But this is a 66 suicide door Lincoln Continental, and it had a motor in it at one time. We got the back seat for it. Got all the parts for it and stuff. But I'm wanting to know what to do with this car. What does everybody think we should do with this car? We got a brand new headliner for it. These are the original leather for the seats. We should have the door panels and stuff. The only problem is when this car got like 7 or 8 years at the restoration shop that it was at, the guy who was doing the restoration lost most of the parts for it, the emblem and the trim and stuff. So what they ended up doing was buying another car and painting it and taking the best parts from both cars. So then this car was given back. It doesn't have a motor or transmission in it anymore. The original motor was taken apart, and actually I think that went into the other car. But this just happened today, this dent here, because the car don't have no brakes. And we loaded it up here on the trailer. Long story short, we crashed it. So the rust wasn't fixed right. Now the other car to this I'll be having in, a few years from now, 4 or 5 years, whatever it is. When they're done with it, they're going to give me the other car. But the problem is stuff like this with the let me see here, what happened? Oh, still, there we go. Alright, so got backed into a tree, so this could be pulled out. The trunk lid would need to be replaced, but I need to know what I should do with this beautiful old girl here. I gotta do something with it. I don't know if it's gonna end up just being a yard ornament. That's what it might be. I don't know. But it's such a beautiful car. Suicide door. They just don't make them like this anymore. So we got door panels for it. We probably got most of the parts to put it back together. Most of them. I just don't know what to do with it. I mean, it's going to be missing some trim. I have so many cars right now. I don't know what to do. I'd still have to buy a front bumper for it. A lot of the trim's missing. So this is my idea. Either it's going to be an airbag, ground scraping, low riding, 22 or 24 inch wheels, or it's going to be a mud truck. Lifted higher than this. I'll put a full frame under it and put a LS motor in it. Find something along the way. May even cut the top off and just make it a big, huge mud machine. Take the trunk lid off, bend this body back here, and put some seats in it, and just use it I gotta find a use for it. I do. And I can't go back to restoring it all the way. It needs a gas tank. The gas tank was robbed for the other car. You know, I can try to pull this out as good as I can. I really can't see it all what I'm doing here. I'm recording this on my phone, so I don't know what to do. So here we could just put some big, huge winch bumpers on the back, winch bumper on the front, put a big, huge lift in it, and a big old monster LS motor. So that's what we're doing for today. I got to get back to work. I'm not no rich man, so I'm going back to work. Oh, I forgot the shower head. I needed to get Alright, I gotta go. I gotta run back to town still.